Good evening. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday, April 14th, 2020. I thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's show. Every day before I do this, I go to my computer and I press start record, and I kind of have my head a plan of what today's events are going to be about and how long it's going to be. And I kind of feel today's is going to be a little longer than usual. So if you get bored, press pause and finish the rest at a later date. But welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here today. I started this endeavor for two things. One, I wanted people to laugh because the laughter somehow has been dissipated over the past month. It's hard. You watch the news and it is depressing. It is horrific. It's devastating. So it's hard to laugh. It's hard to smile. So I wanted someone to tune in every night and chuckle and laugh and just, smile again. I also did it mainly because I have absolutely no idea what day it is. I have no clue. In fact, last week I'm writing out bills. I wrote on there March. It was April. Last week I got up Saturday morning and I started putting my stuff on there for Google Classroom for work for the kids and realizing it was Friday. So I don't really know why I was up Saturday morning at 7:30 putting in work on the computer when I should be sleeping. So I thought if I start this event, at least I know what day it's going to be. So today, is Tuesday, April 14th. Tomorrow is supposed to be tax day, but tax day got pushed back 3 months to July 15th, and it got pushed back because we had an unwelcome guest. And every once in a while, you have an unwelcome guest come to your house. Every guest is welcome, but then they become unwelcome when they stay too long. And this guest that we've had in this country has been here now since January. Her name is Miss Virus, first name Corona, Miss Coronavirus, and hopefully she leaves us soon. But while she's here, the government said, I'll give you a little break in your taxes and get 3 more months. Joke's on them, I still got to pay them. So I don't really understand how they're helping me out in this whole deal because whether I pay them today or tomorrow, I still got to pay them by July 15th. So thank you to the state of Connecticut for making me pay taxes this year. Speaking of taxes, I have a guest on here from Canada, actually, who's been viewing this show and sending me messages. So that's very exciting. I'm not sure how your taxes work in Canada, but I'll give you a quick preview of here in America, in the States. We work every day, and money goes to the federal government, money goes to the state, money goes to the local and city, and then April 15th comes, and the government says, or the state comes and says, joke's on you, we already took money, but we now need more. So because April 15th tax day is so depressing, April 14th is filled of fascinating and exciting and uplifting events. There are 15 things to celebrate today. We're only going to be discussing 5. But stay tuned for later on in the week when I give you a sneak preview of what another one you missed of today. But we're celebrating 5 things today. The first thing we're celebrating today is International Moment of Laughter. And this is something we need more and more in our lives now than ever before. It's just, there's a lot's happening and it's hard. And, if you get up and you just feel it's just too much sometimes, I want you to go to that person and look at that person and say, knock, knock. Who's there? Pecan. Pecan who? Pecan, someone your own size. And you're going to say that because today is National Pecan or Pecan Day. And it's funny. People think that if you say pecan, you are from the south of the states. And if you say pecan, you're from the north. That's actually a lie. What it comes down to is what kind of person you are. And what's amazing is in this world, there are so many kinds and types and varieties and everything in the world. There are so many types of people, so many types of amazing people. They're all broken down to 2. The pecan people and the pecan people. Because the pecan people, if you notice, they puff up their chest, their arms get bigger. It's like a peacock. They get all excited. They are the fancy folk. It's not a north or south thing. They're just fancy. And the regular, everyday, go-with-the-flow, good-natured, amazing, hilarious, kind people are pecan people. So next time you go to your job or work, I want you to say to somebody, hey, P-E-C-A-N. Say that word I just spelled, P-E-C-A-N. And if they say pecan, they're A-plus people. If they say pecan, they're still A-plus people, but they're fancy. So, fancy folk. Now you know. But happy Pecan or Pecan Day. Speaking of pecans or pecans, they can be anything they want to be. A pecan can be a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, a dentist, anything. In fact, yesterday I saw a pecan dressed up in a spacesuit. What do you call a pecan? that's dressed up in a spacesuit. Do you know? I do. They're called an astronaut. Hope you laughed, because today is International Day of Laughter. Today is also Reach as High as You Can Day. And this is now a very important thing to have more than ever. Make goals for yourself. Get up every day, make a list, set it, believe it, achieve it, and do it. You can do it. And if you can't do it, do what I do and put the phrase "do not" in front of it. So on my list every day, I have about 7 or 8 things I want to accomplish. I have brush teeth, take shower, get dressed, eat breakfast, eat lunch, eat dinner. So right there, I already got 6 done. I mean, that's easy peasy. But also, I want to beef up the list. So some days I put on there mowing the lawn, cleaning the basement, washing the car. But what I do to make sure I succeed at that goal is I put "do not clean basement," or "do not wash car," or "do not mow the lawn." And then at the end of the day, as long as the basement's still a mess, I could check it off because I didn't clean it. So, however you want to slice it, make a goal for yourself, write it down, believe it, set it, achieve it. Do it. Happy Reach as High as You Can Day, unless you are on a ladder and you're at the top rung, or a step stool and you're on the top step. Because if you're on the top of that ladder, top of that step, and you reach really high up, if you're off by like 1 inch, that's a long way you're tumbling down. Break a head, break a leg, break a knee, something could crack open. Not good. So be careful. Make sure you reach and reach high. Just don't reach too high because you don't want to fall. Lastly, it's Look Up at the Sky Day today. So we're celebrating the pecan, the laughter. We're celebrating reaching to your highest potential. We're also celebrating Look Up at the Sky. And this is something that we used to do all the time as kids, and somehow we became adults and just stopped doing it. But when you're watching this tonight, go look at the stars. Take a breath, go outside, breathe it in, just enjoy it. Enjoy the sky. Go tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, take a minute from your work. Walk outside. You work from home now. Your boss isn't going to know if you're doing it or not. Leave the desk up, put an away message saying, back in 5 minutes. Go outside, look at the sky. When we were kids, we'd say, look at that cloud. I see a cat. I see a dog. I see a hot dog. I see a chicken patty. Ooh, that sounds delicious right now. I'm hungry. Anyways, it's almost dinner. But back to the story. Look up at the sky. Just be very, very careful, because when you're looking up at the sky, if there are birds flying overhead, odds are, if there's a party of birds, or they're crows, a murder of crows, look, you're learning something, above your head, and one has to use the bathroom. Birds don't own a toilet, so their toilet could be your head, or your face, or your shoulder, and that's disgusting and nasty. They say it's good luck to have a bird, land on you. They're just saying it to be nice. It's really gross and nasty. Who wants bird stuff on them? Because it'd be really awful if you go outside. Fun fact, get this. What if tomorrow you take a 2-minute break, go outside, look up at the sky, enjoy the day, bird, disaster. You come back in for a 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Google Meets or Zoom conference with your coworkers, and you got, Google over you. So be careful what you're looking up at, but look up at the sky, breathe it in, soak it in, enjoy the day. Lastly, it's also National Dolphin Day. And I saved this for last because I have a friend who I know who lived in Florida for 4 or 5 years, now back in Connecticut. And she told me some interesting stats about dolphins, which I never knew, and I wanted to share them with all of you today. Because here in Connecticut, we don't get the same news they get down south. So here we go. Did you know get ready for this one. Slow down. Did you know there were more dolphin bites by dolphins to people? So more people were bit by dolphins in 2019 than bites by pumas, cougars, panthers, crocodiles, alligators. I'll say it again. There were 4 bites. 4 bites by dolphin to people. There were less than 4 bites combined of alligator, crocodile, puma, panther, cougar. That tells me dolphins, not good. So next time when this is all over and your family says, hey, let's go down to Florida or let's go down to where it's warmer and swim with the dolphins, I would, change it, maybe swimming with the sharks, because you maybe got a better chance of living with those fellas. The only difference is if a shark or a crocodile or, anything else bites you, their teeth are razor blade sharp versus dolphins' teeth are more like gummy bears. So it's like, like that. So you won't get hurt as much, but there you go. Speaking of dolphins, does anybody know where a dolphin would live if it lived on land? Where would a dolphin lived if it lived on land? I heard a guy say Miami. Close. Not Miami, but good guess. Dolphins, if they lived on land, would live in Finland. Get it? Hope you laughed, because today is, as I said earlier, International Day of Laughter. If you didn't laugh, rewind back 30 seconds, play it again. Maybe I spoke too fast, you didn't hear the hilarious joke the first time. Next one for the road. It's almost dinner time here on the East Coast. So I'm going to have meatballs for dinner tonight. Actually, I cooked them earlier in the week. I'm going to have them just, now, leftovers. But dolphins don't eat meatballs. But just like us as people, we have to decide if we want Italian or Chinese or tacos. What do we want for dinner? So the dolphins decide if they want krill, shrimp, fish. What do they want for dinner? And get ready. This is a true story. So the dolphins were all swimming together in the ocean. All swimming around. And do you know how dolphins decide what they want for dinner? Or, matter of fact, do you know how dolphins make any decision at all? Do you? They flip a coin. Another good one. Happy Tuesday, April 14th, 2020. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I know tonight's episode went much longer than usual. If you did stay to the end, thank you so much, because tomorrow we have a celebrity guest coming on the show. Tomorrow night we have a celebrity guest coming. She is so excited to be here. When I started this whole process, I didn't know if the only viewer each night would be me or more people would tune in and watch this. And I've been tweeting out to different people. So I am beyond pumped because she or he, just kidding, she will be here tomorrow night to share something exciting news with all of you. And there you go. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, April 15th. It is supposed to be tax day, but it got canceled. So instead, we're celebrating some amazing things tomorrow. And I have a magic trick to share with all of you too. So come back tomorrow night for some magic for our first ever celebrity guest. So you're not going to just see my face tomorrow night. You're going to see my face plus somebody else. Any magic trick. What's better than that? Good night. And stay happy. Stay safe. Stay home. Stay healthy. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.